our best tricks to maximizing work, fitness, sleep, and money every single day. We've done work and fitness. But as you've already noticed, they kind of correlate.
Yep.
Right? You can apply all the things we just said to each other. Mm-hmm. Who wants about sleep now? Do you know why we added sleep to this episode? Because we have heard from so many people how sleep is a problem for them.
Yeah.
So we decided to do sleep. Are you guys excited to hear about our tricks related to sleep? But I want to quantify. You may have your own tricks. And you're welcome to share them right now in the comments with Crew Nation. Absolutely. This is not the end-all, be-all of how you absolutely go to sleep. This is what we've used. Yeah. This has worked for us because I was a raging insomniac.
Very true.
I was such a raging insomniac. It's not even funny. As a matter of fact, on Thursday of last week, Thanksgiving Day in the United States, I did a little tutorial for our Crew Nation Clubhouse members where I talked about this exact concept. And I'm going to talk about one of the things I gave to them last Thursday that has cured me of insomnia.
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I say we just dive in.
Yeah.
Can we just dive in?
You want to just dive in?
Let's dive into the honey pot.
Good one. Segue. Go ahead. Tea and honey. There it is. No shit. It saved my world. 10 years ago, I was a raging insomniac. I couldn't fall asleep, and when I did, I didn't stay asleep. I would average 3.5 hours of sleep a day. Now, I'm a very high energy guy. I'm a very, even 10 years ago, my mindset was pretty good. I had turned the corner, essentially. But you can only do that for so long before it catches up. Health, mood, creativity, energy. I mean, my whole life was falling apart in so many ways because I just couldn't sleep.
Right.
I even went to sleep clinics to find out what was wrong. Nothing was wrong. They couldn't find one physical thing that was wrong. So these two strategies and tricks have worked remarkably well for me. The first one is tea and honey. I want to say something about caffeine first because everyone always offers it. But tea has caffeine. Number one, there are caffeine-free teas.
Of course.
Okay, but you have to know you. People, there's no one size fits all. There's one size fits one. You can actually do DNA testing that shows you, genetic testing that shows you if you're caffeine sensitive or not. I'm not.
Right.
I could have 3 cups of coffee at 11 o'clock at night and be asleep by 11:30. So I'm not caffeine sensitive. And you may be, you may not be, but you have to know that for yourself. But my point is, don't out of hand assume that caffeine late at night is going to be a problem for you.
Right.
Okay? Green tea. My favorite is jasmine. I also like Buddha's Blend.
What's that?
Buddha's Blend. It's a black tea. It's good. But the real trick of it is honey. That's the real trick. And I'll be very, very quick about this one. I put about 20 grams of honey in my tea. If you're a macro counter like me, that's about 17 grams of carbohydrates. What's the point? Honey, first of all, is an antibiotic. It's a natural antiseptic. It is a natural hypoallergenic substance. It is very good for the human body on so many levels. We get like raw, organic, local honey, which we would suggest as well. But one of the big wins for me is the carbohydrates. When you put simple sugars into your bloodstream, especially in an abundant amount, like 20 grams, it flows into your bloodstream. That raises or increases insulin. The insulin goes and grabs the sugar, puts it in the storage. And what happens when insulin takes food out of your bloodstream? You get tired. You get sleepy as fuck. So tea and honey. About a half an hour before you go to sleep. Do you have any comments on tea and honey?
You know what my comment on tea and honey is going to be?
Yeah.
We just talked about it being one size fits one, not one size fits all.
Yeah.
Because I don't do tea and honey.
Yeah.
I tried it. It was just not something that I really enjoyed.
Right.
I don't like the taste of honey very much. But I've seen the effects that it's had on you, and I mean I can speak as a testament to the fact that I don't know the last time you were insomniatic.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Let me add, I put the challenge into the Crew Nation Clubhouse late last week about doing this for a week.
Yeah.
All the members in there, and Lee Patterson said green tea plus 20 grams of raw honey, and here's what she wrote: I used your trick BG, worked like a treat.
Love it.
It does work. It really does.